Each quick style set contains an entire palette of font settings and paragraph settings, all the styles that we need to build a standard document. However, we might want to add a new style to this set or change a few of the styles in the set for a particular document or set of documents. After we modify or change individual styles, we can save the new set of styles as a custom quick set so that we can reuse it in future Word documents. Here's a document that we've worked with a number of times. I've chosen the Elegant style set for a couple of reasons. I like the indented paragraph styles, and I mostly like the fonts that are used in this document. However, I want to change the title style to make it a little bit smaller. There are two ways that I can think about changing this style. First, on the Home tab, I could actually right-click on this style and say I want to modify it. This is a familiar Modify dialog box for Word users. We've seen it before, and you can change formatting, for example, the font here in the font dialog box, or I could simply say, I'd really like to have a smaller font. That would work as well. So I can change any settings I want here by Modify Style. When I'm all done, I click OK. Or I can show Word what I want. I can select the text. Actually, a 28 is fine. I probably would have chosen a 24 in the dialog box, but this is the look that I'm aiming for. Now I can right-click on that style, and I can update the style named Title to match my selection. In other words, I've done some format changes here, and I'm immediately going to apply them to my style so that I don't need to format this manually in the future. Now I want to add a new style. I have a note box here. And throughout my document, I'd like to have notes stand out in a particular way. I don't have a note style already in this set. I can take a look and see if any of the styles that are there are what I'm looking for. Not bad. That's okay. I'm thinking of something just a little bit different than any of the styles that I see here. So I'm going to create a brand new style from scratch. First, we're going to show Word what we want our style to look like. I'd like this style to be italicized. I want it to pick up one of the other colors in the theme color, and I'm actually going to choose this red. I like that color, and I'm going to bold this note as well. So that's what I would like a note to look like. Now I want to save this as a new quick style and add it to the style set. I need to select the note in order to do that. But before I do that, I want to point out that there's more than one kind of formatting here. This is font formatting that I applied, but I want this paragraph to stand alone, so it also has paragraph formatting. If I were to choose, for example, just a few words and save this as a quick style, I'd actually have a style that works for character formatting, but won't affect my paragraph formatting. In other words, the choices I would make here, but none of the choices that are made or that I'm using based on their current settings in the paragraph section. So I'm going to turn on my Show Hide marks so that I can see at the end of this paragraph, and I'm going to select the entire paragraph including the mark. By doing so, I'm saving these settings as well as these settings in my new quick style. I'm going to choose Style and say Save this selection as a new quick style. And I'm going to call this Employee Note and say OK. Now, my style gallery includes a new style that I created. And just so we know that that works, let's just choose a paragraph and notice works just fine. Great new style that I can use. If I want to use this group of settings anyplace else in any other document, then I want to save this quick style set so that it's useful beyond this current document I'm working in. I'll turn off the Show Hide paragraph mark on the way. And now let's save this entire style set as a new quick style set. Here in the Styles drop-down list, I'm saving individual styles. This is where I modified my title style. This is where I added my new employee style. If I want to change my entire style set, I'm going to do that on the Change Styles button. Style set, not just one style, and then Save as a quick style set. Although I'm clicking the Change Styles button to the right, what I'm saving are all of the styles contained in the Style drop-down right now. I'm going to choose Save as Quick Style Set, and I'm actually going to give this a functional name. You could give it a name like Rowboat or any of the other names that are already used, Elegant, Fancy, but I'm actually creating this for a context, and I'm going to call this Two Trees Manual, because we're going to use this style set not just for employee manuals, but for other policy manuals. This is a style set that I'd like to reuse, and I want to be clear about why I'm going to reuse it. If I want to, I can put spaces in the name, and this is being saved as part of my profile. So let's click Save. Now, when I go to my style sets, there's my new style set that I can apply to any document. So if I were to change my style set in this document, for example, to Modern, and then I'm going to change my style set back to Two Trees. So let's quickly open another document that we already have. Let's open our employee handbook, which is formatted very clearly not in our new style, and let's apply our new Two Trees Manual style set. Notice very quickly the entire document is reformatted, and we can use this style set over and over and over again now that we've saved it here on our list of style sets. Our new quick style set and the new and modified styles it contains will be available every single time we create or edit a Word document, making it incredibly easy to format or reformat our document text to our precise specifications.